What is it about Nigeria and business? And that is the question on the lips of a lot of people. Why are Nigerians successful when it comes to business? Why are they successful when it comes to their profession? Anyway, in today's explanation, I'm going to focus more on the business aspect of it. You will realize that whenever you are doing anything with a Nigerian, when it comes to business, they mean business and they know they carry last. So, what exactly is the secret, the verse? We'll be right back after this short break. Now, in Nigeria, there is what we call the hustling spirit, and that is the spirit of business. Now, it has circulated to all parts of Nigeria. But before now, there was something that started in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Okay? Some call it Igbo boy, some call it apprentice, some say is mentorship. So what you may refer to as mentorship, someone may say it is being an apprentice, and someone will say, oh, that's someone's servant or Igbo Odibo. Now this takes me to what we call the Igbo Apprenticeship system. This is a system that has sunk deep into the minds of Nigerians, that whenever they even leave the shores of the country, they stick to it. Now I'm going to tell you the details of how this works. Now in the southeastern part of Nigeria, there is something they call the apprenticeship system. Igbo boy. This is a situation whereby you will see someone who may finish secondary school. Most of the times, they start once they are done with secondary school. But before then, there is a rich man in the village. And this rich man invested heavily into his business. And so, instead of hiring staff that may likely steal from him, or staff who may likely be dishonest, or staff who may leave just within 1 or 2 years, he decided to go back to his community. Now he had gone back to his community to look for younger people to empower. Now to empower them, he needed to groom them. So he picked 1 or 2 persons and he went back to the city or back to his base. There he starts taking care of them. Every morning, these young boys will go to the man's shop to learn the art of business. So the man will take them around his shop and tell them the prices of each of his products. And so they will start to sell this product for the man. So this man may be on the seats to collect money, while these young boys will be in charge of the pricing, the haggling, and the packaging of the goods or the products to the customers. This may happen for years, most of the time 6 years. So you will see a young boy, let's say 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, or even 25, or even sometimes 28 or 30, being taken to the city or to a base owned by his mentor, or whom you will call the master. This young man comes to the house of his master. The master takes care of his feeding, his transportation, and every other thing for a number of years. It may be for 6 or for 7 years. He becomes his father in the business. He is answerable to his father. And if anything should happen in the family of this young man, his master will be informed right away. In fact, as far as the young man is concerned, his master is the one in charge of him. So this young man will take his time for the number of years according to the agreement to serve his master. He is in charge of things in the shop, both haggling prices and packaging products for customers, while the master may be in charge of receiving the money. As time goes on, this young man may start sitting with the cashier to record money, depending on the trust. This may take place for 1 through 6 years. Most of the times, 6 years. In some cases, 7 years. Now, the first 1 year is the formation part of the young boy in the hands of his mentor. The second year, he had his bearing well known to him. So the second through the third year, he knows the business. The fourth year, the fifth year, he had known how marketing works. So his boss, his mentor, will start sending him to some of other bosses to go and bring some product from them. So there is this acquaintance, there is this knowledge being passed on from the boss, the mentor, that is the master, to the nwa boy or the apprentice. Now the fifth through the sixth year, these young boys or this young boy is now well grounded in this business. And what is remaining is introduction. After some years, according to the agreements between the young man's family and the master, let's say 5 or 6 or 7 years, most times 6 or 7 years, the master will decide that it is time to settle this young man. So because he's a nice young man, he served his master well. His master will decide to introduce him to his fellow men. So he will take them to his fellow men and say, oh, look at Chidi, look at Ebere. Ebere served me so well. This is his final year with me. I am planning to settle him. So maybe the 6th or the 7th year, the master will settle him. To settle him, he may decide to rent a shop, stock it with goods, as well as hand him a good amount of cash to start off his business, depending on his capacity or capability. In some cases, he may decide to give them cash. The master will take him to other bosses or his friends or his colleagues who are also in different businesses, but they are also ogas in their own shops. He will tell them, oh, meet Chidebere. Of course you know Chidebere. You know Ebuka. You know Wabo. He served me very well, and I think it is time for me to settle him. Please, I would love you to extend your good hands or your friendship that you have with me. Extend it to my young boy. At this point, this man serves as the father. In some cases, the mentor or the boss may rent a shop with just the cash. In some cases, the mentor may rent a shop and stock it with goods. In some cases, the mentor may rent a shop, stock it with goods, give him a cash, as well as introduce him to his partners or his friends in different lines of business or in the same line of business. He may go to them and tell them, oh, Wanna, meet Obiora, my son, or meet Chidebere. Chidebere, of course, as you all know, served me well, and it is time to settle him. I am settling him, I'm renting a shop for him, and I'm giving him so and so amount of cash. However, I would love you to extend your hands of friendship to Ebuka or Chidi as well. In other words, the friend will now sit and have a meeting. They may decide that, oh, Eloka come, Ebuka come, Chidi come. We are going to give you some goods from our store. Take as many goods as you want. I may decide to give you goods worth 1 million. Another may give you goods worth 500,000. Another may give you goods worth 1 million. Altogether is 2.5 million naira worth of goods. Free. Take to your shop. When you sell, return the capital. Okay? And take the gain. So if goods are, let's say, 500 naira, and we may give you 10 cartons, I may decide to donate 10 cartons. Another will give you 10 cartons. Another will give you 20 cartons. So when they come to your shop is stocked, filled to the brim. None belong to you. People give them to you. Now, for something of 500 naira, you may sell 550 naira. So in a carton of 12, you may be getting 600 naira. Or you may be getting 6,000 naira from a carton. So imagine 100 cartons, what you'll be getting. So you sell, return the capital, take the gain. You may do this for a number of months until you are strong in the business. So it all depends on their way of paying you back. However, it is highly profitable for as long as your boss or your mentor is a good one. Now, these are two persons. One is Chidebere and one is Cyprian. Cyprian finished secondary school and immediately wrote JAMB. The next year, Cyprian got admission. Now, Eloka finished secondary school. Instead of writing JAMB, Eloka was recruited into an apprenticeship system. So, when Cyprian got admission, that is his first year, became the first year of Eloka's apprenticeship. Cyprian schooled for 4 or 5 years and graduated. His 5th year in the university became Eloka's 5th year in the apprenticeship system. Cyprian graduated and went for NYSC during his 6th year. That 6th year became the 6th year of Eloka's apprenticeship. Cyprian finished NYSC and came out to meet the job market. And that's when Eloka was settled. Cyprian was busy carrying file, walking around looking for a job. Eloka had already established his business with goods worth millions, selling these products, returning the capital, and taking the gain to establish himself the more. That is the difference. Now, during the time of apprenticeship was the formative part of Eloka in the business. His perseverance years, his years of being mentored in the business. And so, his business acumen became stronger. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So, sir, I realize that you are the owner of this big facility.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I am happy to meet with you, sir. My name is Qinspride.
Yeah.
And I'm a YouTuber. And I wanted to share a little experience of the Igbo Apprenticeship system. I saw some young boys in your shop from young age and those that are already adults, and I will always tell people that these are the things I like to see, and I will tell you, sir, I am impressed. Sir, please, can you tell us a little bit on how you train them and how they work in your shop?
Yes, I used to bring them from the younger age, and they will work for me. And when the settlement reach, I will settle them with shop, and they will have their own shop, and they have their own boys too. That's all I do.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, please, can you tell us, like, how many years do they stay under you before you settle them?
Some stay 8 years, some stay 10 years.
Okay, so they work with you for 8 years or for 10 years?
Yes.
Okay. So there has not been any time that somebody worked for you for 6 years before you settled them?
No.
Okay. Is there any reason behind that is making them stay for that 8 or 10 years?
Because I used to settle them with genuine shop.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. I'm so grateful for this. So I want to know, during the period that they are in your shop, do they stay with you at home? Or they go back to their parents' house?
They stay with me at home.
Okay. So that means you take care of their feeding?
Yes.
And everything about them?
Yes.
All right. So this is what I'm talking about. When they go to the house of their master assumes ownership of these young boys. So he becomes their godfather and he will train them in the business. And when it is time for him to settle them, he will set them up with a genuine shop. So sir, when you open a shop for them, you will put these products in the shop, or you just give them an empty shop?
No, I will put the product in the shop. Put the product in the shop.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm so grateful.
And they will still stay with me till they gather your own money before they go and rent your.
Thank you so much, sir. I understand. So when you open shops for them, you will stock the shop. You will still have some partnership with them.
Yes.
Until they are strong enough.
Yes.
To now continue on their own.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, please, can we know the name of your company?
Ololo Mobile Communication Nigeria Limited.
Where is it located, sir?
At number 3 Lawansin Road, Sulere.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So, like we all know, this is the shop. This shop is heavily stocked. This is Qinspride, reporting live from Lagos State, Nigeria. This circulated all over Nigeria. People may do it for 1 or 2 years, but you will see people going to learn how to do business. You will see young girls that just finished secondary school. During their time of holidays, they will go for apprenticeship to learn the art of weaving, to learn the art of tailoring, to learn the art of doing business. And so they are grounded in their business. They may be Igbos now, they may be Yorubas, they may be Hausas, or any tribe. And that is why when they're in this business, they are taught how to do business, the spirit of turnover. And that is why they may come to your country. You may buy a product of 10 naira and you want to sell it for 100 naira. They may want to sell it for 15 naira or for 12 naira. You see, turnover is very important in the mind of a Nigerian. And that is why they are strong in business. Hope you enjoyed my story. So, why are Nigerians successful in business? Because they are properly polished during their formation. Nigerians understood the act of business. They know where to go to buy their products. And they persevere in their business. There is what we call perseverance in business. And that is why you will go to a Nigerian shop. They will start haggling prices with you. They don't just sit down and tell you, oh, you can go if you don't want to buy. No. For foreigners that entered into Nigeria, sometimes if you go to the market to buy things, you may see some boys dragging you, pleading with you to come to the shop and buy something, or pleading with you to follow them, that they want to take you to a shop to buy something. Those boys are not out Those boys are in the formative years of their business life. Maybe they did not have money to start a business. Some of them are graduates. They want to start their own business, but they don't have the money. So they want to raise the money. So what they do is to negotiate with shop owners to bring in customers for them. So they are marketers in their own way. They are being paid commission. So when they see you walking around looking for where to buy a product, they will ask you the product you want to buy. They will take you to the shop. Of course, they've had a discussion. Maybe the owner of the shop is selling that product for 15 naira. That will be the last they will sell the product. But when you come in, they will call 17 naira or 18 naira or even 20 naira. If you bid price with them, you may bid that price and stop at 17 naira. The 2 naira above the 15 naira belongs to the marketer. Okay? And so that is why when you are buying products, they will keep encouraging you to buy more. Because the more you buy, the more money they make. Because they're going to get commission from the money. These guys are hustlers. They are mainly Igbo boys. Fana Igbo Sahia. Igbo Sahia means they are trying to recruit people to come to the shop of people to buy goods. Sometimes they may be promised that if they bring about 10 customers, they will give them money for 1 customer. That is business strategy. So Nigerians are good in business. Another point is their convincing skills. Nigerians know how to convince. They know how to pitch their markets. A Nigerian can sell clutches to you and you will buy. Except they don't want to sell it to you. Why? Because they understood their assignments. For as long as they want you to buy something, they will pet you. They will call you tender names. Oh, yo, Apple now, my beauty. Oh, see her nose. You are radiant. I'm talking about Nigerians, both the Igbos, both the Hausas, both the Yorubas. You see, some of them will pet you, call you pet names, so that you will patronize them. So what better way to convince you that what I'm selling is good if I tell you that you are looking radiant and beautiful? I will tell you, oh, why don't you look at, oh, it is looking so beautiful on you. You see them praising you. If there is anyone to test, they will show you that one. Once you test it, you will see them praising you, telling you how beautiful it looks on you. That is the act of doing business. So, it will be difficult for you not to be convinced. Now, when it comes to other things, trading certain things, maybe a digital business, Nigerians know how to pitch business to people. They know how to convince you that what they are selling to you is the best. And that is why we are Nigerians. You see, I tell people, when you want to pitch a business or a strategy to somebody, you need to smile. You need to understand the person's point of view. However, be strategic in marketing your products. And that is why you will see Nigerians. They make friends. They know how to move. They know how to mingle. What better way to know what moves in this country if you don't visit the country? And that is why Nigerians will come to your land. They will do a survey. They will carry out a proper survey. They will go back to Nigeria. They will buy those products. They will come to your country and they will sell them to you. When you still have 10 products, they must have sold 200. Why? Because one, they understood the act of the business. They know what it means to do turnover, buying and selling quickly,